Hello, welcome to Festival Fishbowl. I'm looking at that one, am I? Hello, welcome to Festival Fishbowl. What a great start. It's Fringe 2012, right here from Adelaide. We're doing Festival Fishbowl again. If you saw it last year, it was a some kind of online internet chat show thing. That's my name. It's pretty good, isn't it? We're doing it again. There's a couple of changes I should lead you through first. First of all, we have this Under the Sea dance set. It is a bit like Back to the Future. This is Maz again, by the way. I should introduce him.
Hello there.
You have a camera and stuff. Did you have one last year?
I didn't, no. I was too ugly last year.
Yeah. You can see, if you've ever been to Rhino Room before, you'll see that we're on stage at Rhino. And then behind Maz is people just milling about, doing nothing. Look at that. People wave. Right? Behind Maz is Cage. She's our chat robot. What do we call you, Cage?
Chat monkey.
Chat monkey?
Chat monkey.
Yeah. Chat rape oven. There's an actual movie called, okay, I'm not going to explain it because people could be watching this and whatever. So, welcome along. This is a chat show. Usually we have a co-host too. I think he's coming up the stairs right now. So, that'll be fun. Is it Gordo?
Hey!
We're live. Do you want to come in and say hello? You're looking as sweaty as you did when you came in last year, late.
I'm going to be quite sweaty.
There's no point talking now. Put on one of these.
All right.
Yay. While you're getting that ready, we should... And
Hello, everyone.
So many wires. We have a show today. This is just our trial show. So full of Adelaide favourites. So let's see who's on. Gordon Southern eventually is
Hello.
our host. We've got Motaz, Hamdi, Amos Gill, Kate Burr and Fabian Clark. Kate Burr is doing a show called Three Stuffed Mums, but Fabian has brought in both a child and a lizard. Is it a lizard or...
It's a snake.
It's a snake. He goes, nah, it's a snake. Like, that's better. So... and I think his child is snuggling the snake at the moment. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned for that. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that we can get through at some point. But I should talk to you.
Hi.
Hey,
Sorry
man.
I'm late, everyone. I attempted to cross, is it North Terrace? And you know when you're just not lucky with the lights?
Yeah.
And I was on the phone to someone, and next thing I know, I'd been there about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not a great excuse. The dog also ate my homework. So
Right.
sorry.
That's
Hi.
okay, no
How
worries
are
at all. We are as organised as you. So
Good.
we're not ready either. You've been here for a while already, haven't you?
I have. I got here at the end of Jan.
Shuffle through your bag.
Just shuffle through my bag
it's
and
fine.
put everything out
Yeah,
the way.
whatever.
I assume this is for guests rather than my
you're-
luggage.
Yeah, whatever. It
Okay.
depends how good the guests are. Oh, also there's a chat room. If you want to say how bad the show is already, you've got to go down there. You're hopefully watching this through festivalfishbowl.com. If you're not, there may or may not be a chat room where you are. But go to festivalfishbowl.com. There's a chat room there. It's down there. You've got to click on the chat room tab.
If they're not watching it through festivalfishbowl.com, they're in this building, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
There are,
just
if you're
checking.
really sneaky, there are other ways to do it, but I don't think these people are sneaky. I think they're lovely instead. Look at that.
Hello.
So, how's your day been so far? Did you wake up late as well?
No, I woke up in time.
Oh.
Checked this out. My wife came to see the show. I got notes from my spouse.
But you know what? That's good. Like, I get notes from my
Yeah,
all the
but
time.
you know, it was
and-
nerve-wracking because she
Yeah.
doesn't pull any punches. But she enjoyed it thoroughly, so hooray.
Oh, good.
Phew.
That
Yeah.
could be the end of it.
And then we had pancakes, only 2 days too late.
Oh, great. Where
Because
did
it was Pancake Tuesday.
like last night? So at the Pancake Kitchen?
No,
Pancake-
made in a frying pan in a house.
Wow. Is she good at them, or did you do them? Or did
They
she
were
do them?
delicious. She did them, and they were great.
Yeah, right. Because every time I make pancakes, they end up like frisbees. They're
right.
flat and...
These looked more like islands dotted around the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh.
They were kind of misshapen.
And with the little bit of sand around the edges, like a little wider
bit crunchy.
Nice.
And a bit of dead coral. And Nemo. There was Nemo in one of mine.
Not dead coral, our friend coral.
No, as in coral.
Oh, just like
The
floating.
bleached life form.
Yeah, cool.
That's going to mark the end of the universe. That one.
It's good to have you along.
Pleasure to be here.
Wow, I've never
Sticky.
had
I've
sweaty
walked
knee.
here.
You actually have a sweaty knee.
and sunblocky. So, taste the coconut.
Oh, the coconut.
Yeah.
Going back to that island motif again.
Exactly.
I have no idea how long we've been doing this. I just realised I don't have a clock or anything. So
4 minutes.
4 minutes. My God, it seems so much longer than that.
It's all right. I got anecdotes. Relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anecdote me.
Oh, holy cow.
This is my listening
right.
pose.
Well, probably good to ask me how I got here.
Well, I did. That's
No, but like the longer picture.
Okay, tell me a long story about how you got here.
How long do you need me to fill for? I was on a cruise ship, Jason.
4 minutes. Yes.
So, unbelievable scenes.
Now, good or like not the one that
Well,
went over, obviously.
No, not the Italian one. I flew over to Australia and then was offered. I didn't see the danger in this. A cruise ship that travelled from Melbourne. Oh no, let's get this right. From Auckland
Yes.
to Newcastle, New South Wales, to Sydney, to Tasmania, to Melbourne, back to Tasmania, and then to Auckland. And I didn't think
weird trip.
what sort of losers would be on a cruise ship like that.
I think the captain left his passport.
Me, I was entertaining some people who had nearly 3 weeks to spare. So it was a lot of very, very old Kiwis
Yeah.
who as an audience are like, oh, this is really good. Oh, like that. I can't do the voice. And I
bad.
walked onto the boat in Melbourne, and that was unusual because very few people were walking onto the boat. They were sort of hobbling or wheeling or pushing their intestines in a little box on some wheels and beep, 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 ping,
Sack truck.
ping, ee, and all that. And I
Yeah.
sort of thought, oh, goodness, this is my cruise ship. Because I'd done one like years ago out of Brisbane that was like some sort of John Belushi film. Just everyone going, hey, spring break!
Yep.
And, you know, drinking tits out of cups.
Yeah.
And then you get on this one and, everyone's gone to bed. And my show was booked at 11:30 at night.
Oh God.
So just a few stragglers.
They probably just would have got up.
Oh, well, yeah, going, is it breakfast yet? eh?"
Yeah, right. So, good shows.
Surprisingly, considering... All right, well, this is my opening gambit. We'd just been
Okay.
to Port Arthur in Tasmania.
Opening gambit.
My opening gambit.
It's like
was-
MacGyver.
We'd been in Port Arthur in Tasmania, if you don't know.
Brilliant.
It's a disused penal colony.
Yeah, there was a mass murder there.
And there was a mass murder there. Lots of ghosts, lots of bad energy, lots of... and I said,
And that's where you start your holiday.
I spent the whole afternoon wandering around some burnt-out old ruins. I could have just stayed on the boat and gone to the bingo!
Bam!
And they sort of went, oh, hi, yeah, that's us. And they got into it.
Oh,
Fortunately, because that could have been the end of the show.
Yeah.
But I thought, high risk, balls out, go for it.
It would have been a long
Didn't
3
actually get my
weeks.
balls out. Imagine one of those old people getting their balls
Oh,
out, reaching right down, you know, unfurling it, and then a woman,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you my tits.
It would have been. It would have been like unwrapping a sleeping bag.
Yeah, or teasing a reluctant lizard out of hibernation. Fabian, hello, mate.
Cool. All right. Well, but you're here and you're good. Have you started your shows yet?
I've done 2.
How are they going?
What a contrast. The first show was just a nightmare of me going, oh, there's so much information. Then the second show, I just went, I'm just going to be a comedian.
Oh, yeah.
And if the information's wrong, who's going to stop me?
Exactly.
And then the PowerPoint said, I can stop you. And my PowerPoint went wrong 4 times.
That's never good.
I was going to ring you, mate, because I know that you're good with that sort of thing.
Yeah, I am.
Mr. Radio Mike's right here.
Yeah, we've actually got proper microphones. But you know, like we didn't have a second camera until a minute 14 before the show started.
And you didn't have a co-host until a minute 15 after it started.
So which one did you get notes for? Which show?
The second one.
Okay.
She came to see both.
And she just but did she just go? Oh, there's nothing I can say.
The first
about
show,
this one?"
she went, you know, don't worry about the script, don't worry about the facts. I should explain, the show is so chock full of facts because it's the entire history of civilization in an hour. So my head is like the opening credits to what's that
Big
show
Bang
with
Theory?
the geeks? Big Bang Theory. Just all these numbers and figures and ideas swirling around my head. And in the first show, I tried to get everything right and in the correct order,
Yeah.
and people went, oh, this is almost like a dry lecture. So in the second show, we just messed around and talked about what the audience wanted to talk about, and suddenly it just opened up like a beautiful, like Wikipedia, but with all the windows cascading at the same time. It's
Yeah,
like,
nice.
oh yeah, you want to know about that? And people are shouting random things out, and then it becomes a cavalcade of fun.
Very nice. I want to do something quickly before we start. Maz, who pushes our buttons, is every night he goes to bed, he watches one episode of QI.
I do.
Right? So he's full of interesting facts. You're full of interesting facts. I want to have an interesting.
Do you want to have a fact off?
A fact off. So just your
Just
your
woken
most,
up. This is not fair.
Yeah, no, your most interesting fact.
Right, my favourite fact at the moment was the fact that... All right, in fact, it's a question. Throw it open to the group. And Fabian, it involves lizards. What do New Zealand, Greenland, Iceland and Antarctica have in common? And Ireland?
Yep, that's probably
Potatoes.
Potatoes? No potatoes in Antarctica, which is why the penguins don't have fish and chips. They just have fish. Okay, so good try though. Anyone?
No lizards.
Close. They have lizards, but they don't have any snakes.
Snakes.
And no venomous snakes. Oh, we've got a bell. Okay. Alan Davis, your turn.
Right. No snakes in there.
No snakes in any of
Maz?
those countries.
Counterfact.
A counterfact, single cell amoeba actually builds a house out of like dust and sand, and when it splits in two, one of them keeps the house and the other one gets all the building materials to build another one.
Wow.
Really? They have like a divorce.
She got
Facts
the house.
on.
What do you mean
Yeah.
she? Well, she's got one chromosome different, and you know what they're like. Whoa.
Turns out she was asexual.
I love the fact and do the house prices vary in different areas? So, for example, if an amoeba makes a house in, say, Adelaide, he can rent it out for clips all weekend for like $4,000.
And he goes to his mate in Sydney.
And then this guy goes, I'm too big to fit inside this. I want to see the clipsal. I can't fit inside your tiny single-cell house. And yet, brain cell-wise, the amoeba and the Jim Beam drinking clipsal fan, very similar in terms of processing power. Oh, it's my turn for a fact.
No, I don't know who won. No one won. Hey, Danny, we have 5 games, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to do one of everyone, which means everyone gets to play a game. You might remember this from last time. Okay, here are your games. Now we don't have just the candy challenge. We've got other games as well, right?
I remember
so
the
that we
candy
don't have to do
challenge.
it every single
Yeah.
time. So we have. I'm just going to give you the names, and you just have to pick your favourite one. Candy challenge. It's very similar to last
I'm
year.
going to pass on that because I'm still diabetic. It was really hard work last year.
Yeah. We have one called Shit Bricks. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. Ski Pong, Chocolate Stab, and Speed Jenga.
What's the second one?
Shit Bricks.
Shit brick, please.
Okay. There is a website. Okay, here's the intro first of all.
When you see it,
Hello.
you'll shit bricks.
All right. We have, there's a website called shitbricks.com. They have those pictures where, and the caption is, when you see it, you'll shit bricks. So basically, we have to time you. That's not a good face, Maz. We have to time you. You just have to look at that screen down there. There's
Yeah, I'm looking at it
picture
now.
will come on it. And then,
I don't
Yeah,
know which
you-
of these huge bank of screens to pitch, but well, I'll go with
Yeah,
that one.
go with that one. That's
of-
the
not
best one.
Any of the others.
no, that one's just basically a guy sitting there. So
We
when
should really have these pictures prepped.
Oh, we don't have them?
No.
There's a printer.
There's a printout.
A
Should I look
printout.
at the flexible paper screen?
Okay. Is that how we've decided to use the internet today? Okay.
All right.
I'm just picking one at random.
Okay, you're doing one. Okay.
4.5 on the shit brick scale, apparently.
4.5 on the shipwreck scale. That sounds like a lot of shipwreck. It's our preview show. We don't know what we're
Yeah.
doing.
That's why you're using
Still sweaty.
substandard guests. Hello.
I thought you could use the publicity.
I can, mate, always. Dear reader,
how are we
come
on,
see
Maz?
my show.
Internet.
Okay.
Ready
What-
in. This is like Skynet, and then it goes active.
Yeah, when it
and
becomes
then the
self-aware,
humans are
This whole
exterminated.
show is screwed. So I don't know. What's
Okay,
going on?
it's getting there.
It's getting there. So
What's that? Another anecdote?
Yeah, I think I said that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Did you?
Yeah. I'll tell you my day. I was supposed to get up and be here setting up at 10 o'clock, and at 9:40 I woke up in bed, started to pack up everything and move it in here. And I bolted in. I had a shower back here at Rhino.
Oh, in the shower of Broken
Yeah.
Dreams.
Yes.
Just backstage, there's the shower of Broken Dreams where comedians sort of walk in tight circles going, don't be shit, don't be shit, don't be
Yeah.
shit. And then they do their gig, and if they're shit, they then sit in the shower like this.
Yeah.
Oh, like Glenn Close in that film, like, all my friends have changed. The
Air Force
sets
One?
just fell down behind you.
No, it's supposed to do that.
No, what's the film with Glenn Close?
Just on.
Oh.
We're ready.
Gidozan.
Glenn Close crying in the shower. Anyone?
Air Force One.
Yeah, that'll have to do. It isn't that.
Okay. Okay.
The Big Chill.
Your
God,
time
what's wrong
starts
with you?
now. Look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
what,
Are you counting? I'm going to count on my hands.
Count on your hands.
is it the
please.
man paddling the bottom that's supposed to be upsetting me? I don't understand. There's people having doggy style sex right down the seafront.
No.
I think, is that it?
No.
Okay.
That's a picture of some people at the beach having fun. Then we focus in on the thing that I missed in a perfect world.
There's like a lot of doggy.
Oh, hang on. It looks like they're all having sex. There we go. Yeah.
All of
okay.
them. Good lord.
Well,
It does? Okay, that was 22 seconds by my hands. My God.
Edward Clock hands.
You're very welcome, internet. Okay.
All right.
So 22 seconds. Someone remember that. We'll have to put that on the thing. That was
Shipwrecks.
Great bit. Come on. Great section.
This could be the best show ever.
Great section.
Do not patronise. Okay. We should get a guest on because I'm sure we've gone over time now. Up next we have Amos Gill. He's coming up after whatever is happening now.